Did Michael Bay make a twin-stick shooter? I'm the TheFlannelFox Tim Swernick, and I reviewed Rive on the Nintendo Switch. Rive is a 2D platformer twin-stick shoot-'em-up, developed by Dutch game company Two Tribes. Originally released in 2016, Rive has now hacked its way onto the Nintendo Switch. In Rive, you play as a hacker controlling an abandoned ship, which handles and looks amazing. Switching from an asteroid-like flying ship moving in full 360 degrees to platforming in your spider ship, creating two very different gameplay experiences. Controlling movement with your left joystick, aiming and shooting with the right, and special attack with your right trigger. All handles like your typical twin-stick shooter, with the exception of a jump when in platforming mode. This is mapped to your left trigger. Unfortunately, not being able to remap these buttons, after years of jumping with one of the right thumb buttons, it does not feel intuitive by any means. When put in an action-packed slew of robotic enemies, scrambling that second, then reaching for the left trigger can at certain moments mean the difference between life and death. Button mapping aside, the gameplay experience is a robotic bullet barrage that is only manageable by the extremely responsive and well-executed mechanics. Every moment of gameplay must be intentional in order to complete a mission, because these missions are as tough as rivets. With a normal and a hard mode that should be labeled hard and insane, Rive still allows you to progress through the game steadily due to multiple checkpoints. Even in a tense and challenging boss fight, if you make it halfway through and die, you'll be sent back to the midway point of battle, allowing you to blast that force field and shoot off those fireworks. Only on the Switch version is a co-op mode where one person controls the movement of the spider ship and the other controls the weapons. Fun for a bit, but in a game this challenging, it feels better as a one-man show. Throughout Rive, you have multiple special weapons that you can purchase along the way with upgrades to your armor and ship. Although the health increase is a nice to have, overall the upgrades don't provide any real feeling of progression, a feeling that is echoed in the environments. Rive is a very action-packed game. However, this can sometimes leave you feeling that the level that you just played through is sort of a blur. There were moments when playing that I died, I respawned, didn't realize it was a checkpoint because everything was feeling so similar. Breaking down the challenges into such tiny explosive experiences left me with a fatigue that made it hard to find the urge to want to complete a level. Move through this crawl space, shoot a boss, move through this crawl space, shoot another boss, then the mission is complete? Huh? You honestly don't need to know what the mission is in order to complete it. You just keep shooting enemies. Which is fine in an arcadey room-to-room massacre if that's what you're looking for, but it was hard for me to find a linear feeling of completion. Rive is an action-packed, challenging twin-stick shooter experience with fun platforming elements, which at times truly rung a high-note setup and execution. However, I was quickly lost in the blur of exploding, respawning, exploding, then somehow beating the level. That's why I'm giving Rive a 6 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video game review, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and follow me on Twitter at TheFlannelFox. See you next time, Switchers.